live now.
Alright, wait, we're actually live now? No, I was just saying, like, a lot of the people that were fucking complaining about Whole Cake and, like, saying how trash it is, I feel like part of it has to do... Anyways, I feel like a lot of it has to do with, the fact that, like, Zoro, Usopp, Frankie, and Robin are, like, probably, like, my top, like, Straw Hats, and, like, they're not on the island.
Who are your top Straw Hats?
Well, not top Straw Hats, but, like, Zoro and,
as far as
Usopp,
your favorites,
definitely.
right? Your favorites.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I just want to know who your top. I didn't know Usopp was one of your favorite Straw Hats.
Oh yeah, Usopp's my second favorite. Usopp's my second favorite Straw Hat, and then Luffy.
I think I hate Usopp the most.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Actually, it maybe, you know what? It used to be Brook, but after this arc, Brook is the GOAT, man.
Yeah, I agree. It used to be.
I used to hate
What's
Brook.
going on, fellas?
I used to hate Brook until this arc. I agree as well.
Yo, what's good, Wallow?
What happened?
Well, we were initially talking about Whole Cake, and is it? Of course, the topic today is it really trash? That's been everybody's been talking about it. I feel like, you know, it's.
I've been paying attention to what's going on in the whole YouTube community.
Yeah, it's been crazy so far, and I don't know. I mean, it's some situations that it's been questionable, but I don't think it's the worst arc in One Piece, and that's how I feel like some people have been reacting.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Fruit?
Yeah.
As far as like why you didn't like it.
Oh well, I mean, I've always voiced my opinion on why I don't like the arc, but like you know, like I always like criticize the arc, but like I felt like it got to a point to where like people were criticizing it too much for shit that's like, I don't know, like people just criticize shit way too much. Like I feel like the point we got to in One Piece is to where like we just like criticize stories way too much. Like I was popping in on Zoro Fanboys Game of Thrones
His
because it has
I
don't want to say spoilers.
No, Game of Thrones spoilers are coming up, guys. Don't
right,
we about to talk Game of Thrones spoilers. If you
Oh,
haven't watched it, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, almost. Oh shit!
Just
Oh, you haven't watched it?
Is it spoilers for the next episode?
No. This
that just came out?
recent
The
one.
one that on Sunday.
my heart
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just, no. He was talking about how like, oh, like I don't like this episode, or he was just saying like problems with the episode, like why would he throw the spear at the dragon that was flying instead of throwing the spear at the dragon that everyone was on? It's like, bro, like you're like criticizing.
Yeah, it was really nitpicky. It was really nitpicky.
That was like one of the most like that was probably one of my favorite episodes of television ever.
It was the best episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. Like that shit was crazy.
It was amazing, and it was like long as hell.
Hard Home was better.
Hard Home, I liked Hard Home.
Yeah,
but I feel like the dialogue in this past episode was better. Like Thorman was amazing. I love the Hound.
The Hound.
I fucking love the Hound. He's my favorite character.
The Hound is great.
The funny part was when he threw the rock.
Yeah, Zach, we can hear your Kendrick Lamar in the background. By the way,
trying to give me a copyright strike, bro.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
But nah, I felt like this past episode was amazing to me. I mean, Power was equally as great, but anyway,
Power was the shit, bro.
Power was that was the best episode of Power ever too.
That shit was legit. Like
it was amazing.
I was speechless at the end of
that shit.
It killed me, bro. It killed me. I don't want to. That I feel like that's a true spoiler. What happened? So I'm not gonna talk
shit's about to go. You know shit's about to go in.
It's over for it's over for him.
No shit's about to go in.
It's over for him. But I saw people talking about the speed, the Ravens, and you know how fast everything is happening. I mean, yeah, it's like things are kind of progressing at a speed where it's like, all right, yo, they're going too fast with things, and like how fast the Raven got to Dragonstone, how fast Daenerys got back to Eastwatch. It's like. I feel like those are semantics. It is what it is. She got the message, she came and she saved him. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like I agree. Like it is kind of trash, like in that sense. But like I feel like Game of Thrones is crazy. Like they're like has been like I felt like so much has happened in the season.
Nah, but let me
spend time on anything.
Is it just me that he's
yeah? Is it just me or is the fruit lagging hard as fuck?
Yeah, he was lagging hard.
Wait,
I
Master
thought
J
he
said let
just
me. I
stopped
can't hear
talking
nothing.
for a second. That's why I'm about to start talking.
Master J, why you can't?
Nah,
hear
but what's called? Like, you know what's funny about that Game of Thrones? How it's like super fast paced. If not, then everybody would have been saying what they've been saying about okay, we don't need to see them walking through the seducing woods over and over.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We don't.
That's the thing.
Travel.
Oh my god.
It's like
We
people
don't
want
need
to see the
them
travel
traveling
now.
back and forth.
People want to see the travel. Like, come on, chill. We got 7 episodes this season. You want to see them walking? You want to see the Raven flying? You want them to let you know 600 hours? Come on, bro, chill. Like, what the fuck? Like, the Raven got there, they got back in time. Honestly, when they were fighting the whole time, I'm like, yo, where the hell is this bitch? Like, where'd she take it so long? Like, she got a dragon. But, you know, she ended up making it in time, which was great. I mean, actually, I think the death of Viserion is the most impactful death since, like, Oberyn. Like, not gonna lie, I felt that shit, bro. I felt that shit after Viserion. I was like, damn, Danny, you lost one of the dragons. But I felt like that was kind of predictable in a way where they had to balance out the powers. Like 3 dragons that shoot fire against that army, it was like they had no chance. So they had to balance it out.
Real talk. The nigga one-shot it though, right? He one-shot that.
The dragon
Yeah, he one-shot it, literally.
wasn't the dragon about
Yeah.
to breathe fire and then the fire like imploded.
Yeah,
inside
and
him
then
as
like
well?
when he hit it,
Yeah.
that was so dope, man.
Yeah, so that
so
kind of he fired it at the perfect time. So that was great.
I gotta say,
Dang,
shout out
you-
to Big Daddy Vince Smoke for that $5 donation.
Wait, Aura first. Aura says you can talk about Game of Shit, but not Hunter x Hunter. Okay, shout out to Aura.
We don't talk about hiatus X hiatus around here.
Is that Master L?
Is Master J in the house or what? Oh, okay, so you can't hear me. Okay.
Free my nigga
Yeah.
Froob. Big Daddy Vince Smoke says free my nigga Froob. He ain't do nothing wrong. Free my nigga Froob from Impel Down. Free my nigga Froob. From
Yeah, that picture is too funny. Man.
Hey, shout
I
out
got
to
a good laugh
shout out to
out of it.
BDV though. It's becoming like a legit thing
Wait.
where that's his handle on Twitter and shit. Like that's crazy. But what do you guys think about what's happening next chapter? Personally, I think it's going to be amazing. 100% Big Mom is not knocked out. 100%. She's
Yeah, I
not.
agree.
Brago talking like he read spoilers.
The spoilers are out.
No, they're not.
No,
Don't worry.
yeah.
I checked, bro.
Don't play dumb.
Every time niggas get a prediction right, they think it's spoilers, but it's cool. I
Matter of
take it.
fact,
Right? Last time I mean, right?
Matter of fact, don't let Devil Leg in. 'Cause
What was
Devil
it?
Leg
What was it?
full in the last
I
two
remember.
chapters, bro.
What was it? The chapter when we saw Gastino, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Gastino.
Oh, Ty.
What you talking about when the nigga said y'all really spoiled?
That's how we made this spoiler.
Bro, we were saying that shit since the fucking chapter dropped.
I was like, yo, more than likely that season, bro. And I was like, I don't know if y'all read the spoilers or whatever, but I don't read spoilers. I'm like,
Yo, did Brago start the stream early? I can't believe it.
Yeah, man, we're 15 minutes early, man. And
God, dude.
Say, man, you can't be doing that from now on, bro.
Hey,
you
man,
can't
we-
make that a regular thing.
we always on time, man. Come on.
Throwing niggas off.
We
Yeah,
always
you can't get a good rep out here, Brago. Come on now.
We always on time, cuz. But wait, so what do you guys think is gonna happen next chapter though? What's happening?
Ooh, we. I think Big Mom gonna get up. I think she literally ate it, bro. I think she turned it into a snack and ate it.
I'll go last.
And then, I think Katakuri about to watch niggas with Mochi, and he's still a Logia. I don't care what Oda say.
Oh,
My dog fever.
I think Harold
this
Sparrow.
nigga say, I don't care what the author says. He's a Logan.
Harold Sparrow about to solo Brook and Chopper. Minimum difficulty.
No. I think they're gonna beat him.
No. Come on, Braco. That's
He's not
blasphemy.
He's not cotton candy chopper for nothing, bro.
Oh,
Really?
come
What
on,
if
bro.
Katakuri just
Yo,
intervenes out of nowhere?
you know how Zeus got lured away with the candy with the snacks? Harold Sparrow about to make cotton candy, son. Chopper gonna be
But what if
obsolete.
Chopper gets like addicted to the candy?
He gonna be
Because-
obsolete, bro.
As soon as he eats the Rumble Ball, it's like the side effect is like if he eats candy with it, he goes crazy. Then he goes to his monster form, then like eats Perospero.
Bro, I really feel like
about to make an escalator with spikes on it.
Bro,
Nigga, what?
escalator.
Harold Sparrow gonna make an escalator with spikes on it, baby. What you mean?
That's evil, bro.
How do you?
That cat. Nah, I don't know. I don't think Perospero. I feel like he has great mastery over his fruit, but I feel like as a fighter, I don't feel like he's great.
You tripping, Brago?
Oh,
They said monster. They said monster. They said, oh, these are the monsters.
Wait, what did
These guys
Brago
are
just say?
monsters.
What did Brago just say?
He said he don't think Pearl Sparrow's a great fighter.
Oh, I thought he said you don't think Katakuri is a great fighter. Like,
Bro, I call him Gadakuri. What?
yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, you did Ty finally influence you, nigga?
Nah, bro. Katakuri is the strongest person on Whole Cake Island, but
I'm
anyway, what
gonna
do you
just
guys
say
think?
something right
Wait,
now.
hold up. Wait, what?
I'm gonna just say something right
That's fast, though.
now.
No, Sanji's there.
He isn't even on Hulk.
No, dog, don't start that Sanji talk, bro.
If any of the Straw Hats punch or lands a hit on the Katakuri or any other commander from this point forward, that commander is trash.
If Sanji lands a hit on the commander,
I don't know about that.
That's so dumb, bro.
it depends on how.
No, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't.
I think he
That's
was.
that
I think,
reference.
yeah, he was just kidding.
I think that. Well, Katakuri. I mean, I got a video coming out about Katakuri and how he gets.
If Luffy and Kid Four can even land a hit on Cracker, if anyone lands a hit on Katakuri, I'll be.
Bro, why are you saying that, Terry? Why are
Terry
you
does
saying
that to trigger
Why are you
Dustin
saying
every
that?
time. He
Why are
does
you
that to
saying
trigger
that, bro?
Dustin.
What do you say?
He does that to trigger Dustin.
He does, because he know that's bullshit.
But I mean, Luffy landed a hit on Cracker.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Wait, did he?
He never landed. He never scratched
but-
anyone.
Y'all
Nah,
niggas
bro,
better stop.
but
Y'all
dog,
niggas
y'all
better stop.
tripping.
He didn't.
Y'all
He
tripping,
didn't touch
bro.
him.
Cracker
Y'all niggas
literally
need to
makes
stop.
multiple people to fight. Like, he's literally a walking army.
Yeah,
So it's
Luffy-
like, okay, if
Obviously, no one's gonna
And
touch
he's
him
third in
because he has a
command,
fucking.
and he's third. He's
So how did Cracker get sent flying if Luffy didn't touch him?
He
jumped,
touched
bro.
Luffy.
He jumped.
Nah, he touched Luffy.
He touched Luffy. That's facts, though.
That's exactly what happened.
He touched
But Luffy bounced him off of him, nigga. He was too strong for him. Like, nigga, you a scrub. nigga.
Luffy bounced him off.
Get your scrub ass off me.
The
nigga.
rubber man did that. The rubber man did that.
Yeah, scrub ass. If he wasn't such a scrub, he wouldn't got bounced all the way off. He took
Damn, that scrub ass nigga took 11 hours to beat. Scrub ass.
Yeah, I want to be honest, bro.
yeah. Scrub ass nigga.
Does anybody actually have any idea how the fuck they're gonna get off the island? Like a real
No.
theory of how the fuck?
Oh yeah, I got a theory about that.
I do.
Nah, I don't want to hear your theory, Dustin. We already know your theory.
Alright, as long as
Solo Big
you
Mom, then they use Zeus to get away.
As long as you know.
No, they don't. Dustin's theory is they don't get away from Whole Cake. They fucking conquer that shit and fucking.
And then
take it
Luffy
over
makes
their
it
own.
his territory.
No, that's not my theory.
At the end, Katakuri, join my crew or die.
They beat everybody and they leave like they supposed to.
No. I think that Katakuri is gonna get like surprise attack or something. I don't know, some miraculous luck.
The Sea Kings are coming. The Sea Kings are coming. The Sea Kings are coming, dude.
Devil smiles upon
Yeah.
Prince and
And they're gonna use that as an opportunity to get on board and get the fuck out of there while Big Mom is on a rampage still.
I would say this about my theory.
The verse.
Jinbei is an intricate part of Katakuri.
Oh, he gonna watch that nigga off the ship? That's your theory?
And then Brooks gonna freeze him in the water.
Brook is not fighting Katakuri. He's getting one-shotted. But
Yes,
Brook
he
is
is,
going to
bro.
be fighting...
Him and Jinbei, they gonna tag team him,
No.
man.
Brook and Chopper is going to fight Pedal Spedal because I don't think he's a great fighter. So they're going to take
Why are
him
you
out.
trying to downplay Brook like that?
I'm not downplaying Brook. I think Brook
Yes,
is
you
great.
are. You said you're matching him up with somebody who's not a great fighter.
Yeah.
That's what you just.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't think Pedal Spedal is a great fighter. I feel like he's the son that didn't go to gym. He went to RC Craft.
Brook has better feats against the Yonko than Luffy, so give him
There you
those.
go.
Brook is
First-
what?
We didn't see those feats. though.
Brook is
We
what?
didn't
What
see
did Brook
those
do?
feats. We didn't see those feats.
Brook got his skull cracked, man. But nah, I think
Yeah,
Brook...
but yeah.
Brook fighting Pedal Spedal. I mean, that's a feat, beating Pedal Spedal, but I don't think Pedal Spedal is... I don't think he's stronger than Daifuku or even Oven. Personally.
No, I agree.
So, I mean...
Brago's
I think,
opinion doesn't matter.
I think Chopper and Brook can
2017.
definitely take down Pedal Spedal.
I mean, there was hints at the beginning of the arc that Brook was gonna be Parasparrow's fucking matchup, so maybe that's really what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, they both
Since
look clear.
when? Wow.
Wait, did you just say they both were clear?
It's so serious.
So, wait, Devin Leg has been spamming Katakuri takes the poneglyphs back from.
You guys reckon
I thought you were
Capone?
about to say they both use a
You
walk
guys
stick or
reckon
something.
Capone has any other parts to play in the arc?
Definitely.
Bobbin takes him out. Bobbin
Bobbin's like, yo, I'm back. What you did earlier, that's not gonna work again. Nah, I honestly, bro, I don't know what Oda's doing with Bobbin. I don't know why he's saving Bobbin. I don't know why Bobbin was introduced at this point, but he's not done. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come
Believe in
back.
Bobbin's 2017, y'all.
He's gonna
Yeah,
come
honestly,
back.
if Oda doesn't do anything with Bobbin, we fucked it.
It was useless.
It was
Yeah, it was very useless.
It
That
was
was
like,
a
what's
waste
the
of
point?
like a whole 5 panels.
It's like, why you have him like give him hype him up like the Vince Smokes hype him up like
5 panels.
what's the point of all that? That was just a waste of time.
That was BS, bro.
A lot of this arc has been a waste of time.
Okay.
Wait, Dustin, what was your theory as far as like what happens?
What, next chapter?
Yeah.
I know what I don't want to happen.
No, but what?
Ain't nobody asked
What
that.
do you think happens?
I know. I better not see the first page and Big Mom is knocked the fuck out with her tongue hanging out.
I don't think that's the case.
Alright, so okay, hold on. Does anyone in here think Big Mom is getting knocked out by the Thunderbolt?
No.
I do. Yeah,
No.
I do.
Really?
Probably not.
Alright, besides Wallow, like, do you think she's gonna be damaged? Do you
No.
Wait,
No.
wait, why do you ask somebody, does anybody feel that way? And then when one person
Well, honestly, I don't know, bro. I kind of want to just get to fucking... I don't know, bro.
He's like, except Wallow. Wait, Wallow, why do you think that? Why do you think a Thunderbolt can take out Big Mom?
No, because it's like I said, bro. Big Mom physical, like brute force, is not gonna work on her. You feel me? You can't overpower her to beat her like right now. You feel me? Like they basically showed us brute force ain't gonna work. That's an elemental power. You know what I'm saying? Remember when she put her hand in Zeus?
Mm-hmm.
You seen the electricity in her hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of that was a decent amount of lightning because it obviously killed Judge, but that's not saying much because I don't know how strong he is.
Well, I don't
Judge
think
Judge definitely isn't dead.
Nah, he's
But-
alive.
Y'all forget the panels after that? When
Yeah.
he's in Capone, like alive, like he good.
Yeah, he's
But-
holding on to that L.
Here's the thing, though.
Yo,
Wouldn't
last.
Big Mom be a conductor of her own power?
Yo.
Huh?
Yeah,
Wouldn't Big Mom be a conductor of her own power?
possibly.
Nah, but look, her power
We saw the
is
team
in
fight.
it's inside of
course
it's
for
inside of what's it called Zeus. But see, what we've been shown is that she has electricity power somewhere herself because
Yeah.
I think it was Fru who pointed it out a long time ago when we first seen her when she was punching the ground. You seen fire and you seen light.
Yeah.
And then you see her
You know-
put her hand in Zeus and like actually basically hold the lightning in her
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
She's
Oh
manipulating
shit! So
herself.
maybe the thunder doesn't even do shit
It
to her. Is
doesn't
that
do
what you're
anything
saying?
to her. That's
Oh.
what I'm
Nah,
saying.
but that's what I was about to say. Think of it like a fuse box, bro. You feel me? Like it can handle a certain amount of volts, but if you overcharge it, what's gonna happen? The fuse is gonna blow, or the circuit's gonna blow.
Okay, so the thing is, if Big Mom can handle electricity in some way, I mean, a bit more. I mean, maybe it does something to her. Maybe it wakes her up, bro. But I don't. She's definitely
Well, I don't,
not.
Nah,
knocked
but think about
that Thunderbolt was pretty fucking huge, though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, because
If that wakes,
no,
if that
because
wakes,
think,
if that wakes her up, this
Yeah, I guess that'll be crazy.
That brings her
if
to her
that's the
but
senses.
think about
Yeah.
it. Think about it.
Yeah.
That would
They
be
made-
better.
It would
Remember-
bring it
Oh yeah, she had the swirly eyes too.
Wait, what are you saying, Theory? I didn't hear that.
It wouldn't bring her to her senses. They said nothing can stop her rage unless you give her the food that she wants.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
But y'all see what I'm saying though, like.
What are you saying, Juan?
The things that they use for like circuits and fuses, they're made to handle electricity, but they still blow up when it's overcharged.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
They still get messed up.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an overcharge of electricity. It's not saying that she's gonna be out for the count, but she might be stuck.
Observation haki in the stream as well, like Kaku's future vision and stuff. I was reading like Rayleigh's explanation and stuff, he talks about like how it's spiritual energy. You can sense opponents and enemies. He never states about like you can predict what an inanimate object's going to do next. You have to like sense someone's intent, what they plan to do next. So does Katakuri's future vision only work on people? For example, if he stared at the Tamata backup box and tried to use his future vision to see when it's going to explode, would he be able to know?
If it affects someone.
You would need to see someone opening it
if
first.
someone is open or if someone is hurt by it, you know what I mean?
They have to be interacting with the object.
With that object.
Does that put some context into why maybe he's not been as good in some areas of the like when it's coming to future vision because
like
no one
the
was
cake,
interacting.
he probably saw Luffy coming out of the cake, right?
Yeah, but you know, if he looked at the cake, he wouldn't see the cake falling over.
Right. So it's like you saw Luffy coming out of the cake, but I mean, with that we already discussed like he wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. But
before the chapter come out, can we all agree that if Big Mom is knocked the fuck out, then that chapter is automatically trash?
No.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
How do you say the chapter is automatically trash if Big Mom is knocked out?
If Big Mom is knocked out by Nami's the one that knocks out Big Mom, that's trash, bro.
You guys are saying if Big Mom is knocked out, it's trash. If Big Mom is unscathed, it's trash.
Yes.
Okay. That's a contradiction.
I'd rather her come out unscathed.
No, it's not a contradiction.
I think it'll make perfect sense if she unscathed.
Yeah, I'm like,
we've been
downplaying Big Mom so long. So if she comes out of this unscathed and she actually lives up to the hype that we expect, that's trash.
It's trash because why the fuck would Oda even waste time on Nami doing this bullshit?
Because
she didn't do that.
Oda laying it on thick right now, bro. He trying to nail it into our thick skulls. That these Yonko just can't be touched, man.
But you don't think this is Oda also saying that the monster trio aren't the only people that are actually strong on the crew? Like it's been seen throughout this whole arc, from Brook.
Brago, you know that's a reach.
From Brook, no, look how Brook is. Brook has been shining this arc, and now Nami's shining.
They have their own specialties.
Yeah.
If Brook can get some hype, Nami can get some hype. Like
I wouldn't have a problem if Nami or Brook or them are doing this shit against. Brook don't even
against
count.
someone like Cracker.
If Nami was doing this shit against,
disrespect Brook.
Because Brook was fucking fodderized. That makes sense for him to get fodderized. Nami ain't get fodderized.
You just don't want to beat nobody.
You want to give Nami no feats.
Yeah. Well, you don't want any other Straw Hats to shine, bro?
Come on, bro. You know I want him to shine, but not against
not
the
too
fucking
much.
Yonko when our main character. Y'all niggas don't want Luffy to shine. Y'all niggas don't want Luffy to be no fucking body, nigga.
you just said Luffy beat Cracker, so he didn't beat Cracker?
He did beat Cracker.
So then
y'all don't give him the credit though.
Game.
Y'all don't give him the credit though.
We give him partial credit.
No, y'all don't.
It is partial credit.
No, y'all don't. Y'all distributed.
Partial points. Yeah.
Y'all distributed 80-20 Nami's way.
Nah, bro, but this is
possibly
you wouldn't be able to do it without her, bro. So why not?
Let me just end this here, bro. Like, if Nami and Luffy if two people fight against one person, you can't just automatically say that one person would have beat him the entire time.
He would have found a way.
Yeah, like
he would have found a way.
Find a way.
Where's the way?
Some way.
Oda doesn't draw shit for no reason. If he can make the main character beat another character solo, he would just do it. Why would he just add Nami to it?
He can do it, but he don't.
He can't do it, he just don't. I think
this arc trying to persuade the delusion.
This arc is showcasing the abilities of everyone. Luffy's abilities have been showcased the whole series. This arc is showcasing Nami, showcasing Brook, even Jimbo and his importance to the story. It's like it's showcasing the people around Luffy, showing that Luffy has an amazing team around him, and with their help, they can get through anything.
This nigga Brago is, bro. Look how Brago is.
You like that, right? You like that? You like that, right? Oh shit! Nah, bro.
This man a politician.
God damn! Hey, you got my vote, my nigga.
Vote for Brago.
Hey man, I'm just saying that's what Oda's trying to set up, bro. That's all he's setting up. So this is gonna transition perfectly to Wano, where they're gonna need a team effort to actually take down Kaido.
Man, if that's what he's setting up, why you ain't had Sanji do nothing yet?
Well, Sanji's trash.
Sanji, okay, so Sanji, what do we expect from Sanji? What do you guys expect from Sanji?
I expect the Sanji
He's gonna bake a cake.
to at least get one impressive feat. At least one.
Bro, in my mind, like the only way I can see the story going at this point is Sanji baking a cake. Like I don't see any.
Bro, how is that feasible, bro? How can you see that?
Bro, I don't want it to happen. It's just what I see happening.
Bro, that is so fucking trash.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we all
Everything was
agree.
trash,
I think we all agree that's trash.
Bro,
Yo,
what him making a cake is gonna do?
I don't know if that's
It shouldn't solve anything.
It's not gonna solve anything.
I
gonna
can
basically
say
let it
there's a possible scenario there.
Bro, best case scenario, Big Mom loves whatever the fuck Sanji makes. Like she loves it.
No.
And if that happens, then she's not gonna let Sanji.
There's a
leave,
possible
'cause she don't want
scenario.
him to make it.
No, there's a possible scenario.
What, Brago? What?
Sanji bakes the cake. Say Big Mom she's because we've seen this arc before where they've said that she's gone crazy. We've never seen her like this before. So things that happened in this arc that's never happened before in the eyes of the Big Mom pirates. Say Big Mom goes so crazy that she's literally destroying Whole Cake Island, and then maybe Sanji bakes the cake, and then Katakuri seems to have the personality where he would let the Straw Hats go because they saved the island.
Not really.
So Katakuri calling shots.
Katakuri does call the shots.
Wait.
That would mean he's going back on his word. He was like, I will kill Luffy before he becomes a threat.
I mean, yeah, but we know he's not going to kill Luffy.
Actually, Mondor was calling the shots earlier.
He was reporting back to Katakuri. He was reporting back to Katakuri.
Townspeople.
Yeah, plus his brother was chilling, man. You know,
Bro, Sanji making Big Mama cake.
But I agree. Sanji should not be baking a cake. I mean, I don't think that should happen. All
that would show us is that he's even more of a hoe than we thought.
that would be trash. I agree. That would be trash because that's not like I don't think it solves anything based on.
How would that make Sanji? How would that make him look like a hoe? I don't understand that.
Look,
that's some more Betty Crocker shit, bro. I
don't mean to bring up.
Sanji's a chef.
I don't mean to bring up Joy Boy video, but this nigga Joy Boy said that we shouldn't be mad about Sanji not getting a fight when we have the possibility of him about to bake a cake.
Well, I think Joy Boy is looking at the context of it that Sanji is a chef and a cook, and it's like, what greater feat is there than?
No, the only reason why Joy Boy supports the cake thing is because it supports his original claim that Big Mom's gonna become an ally,
which is trash from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't want that happening.
Is that the only reason why he says that?
That's theory's
no
theory.
evidence for that, but it's a theory.
That's theory. You know, theory
He
is
wants to get
theory.
that W, so yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like what we all want from Sanji before this arc ends is like an epic fight, right?
Yeah, like I want him to super kick someone, but
I don't think that's happening.
I just want him to do something important. He hasn't done anything important. He's been
Man,
like a side
at least throw some.
You don't think he's done anything important?
At least throw some cake.
this happens to pudding. I don't know.
Not this arc. This arc, he's been a side character, bro.
The thing is, okay, so the whole year Sanji thing, I feel like that we kind of had unrealistic expectations.
No, because look, Brago. Even if that would have never came out, Sanji
you would have
is
expected
part
Sanji
of
to
the
be a
monster
monster this
trio.
arc?
He is a member of the main crew of the story. Why are we not supposed to expect great things for him, regardless of what the editors say?
No. But he's a member of the monster trio. But we saw how Luffy struggled against a commander.
Okay, cool.
Luffy was
but Luffy also looked impressive. Luffy looked impressive. He lasted against the Yonko's commander.
Wait.
But how did he last?
Luffy was impressive?
Yeah, I think Luffy was impressive.
I think Luffy was Luffy. I don't think it was impressive. It was just like,
Steve-O, you know you can't
he's not
compliment-
getting out of there.
You know you can't compliment Luffy on this.
That was
channel,
impressive?
dude.
I mean, I guess
impressive.
I don't think it was impressive. I think
most niggas would die in 5 seconds.
I mean, yeah, Luffy's dope food dead. I mean, that's his power. Like, it's like because of his power, it was set up for him. And eating the biscuits and all that stuff was, I mean, conveniently.
I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about the initial. I'm talking about the initial collision that they had before Luffy ran out of Gear 4. Anybody else would have died in 5 seconds, bro. This nigga actually lasted.
You said anybody. Wait. You said anybody else would have died versus Cracker?
Not anybody. You know what I mean when I say anybody.
What?
Most people would die in 5 seconds, bro.
Most people die in 5
seconds.
What about Rougeau?
I think Rouge, if he was in full health.
But my boy Arouge fought Snack, beat an actual commander, and got away.
Rouge is in the minority.
And got away. That's part of his generation.
Exactly, yeah.
I would assume, like, if I assume Kid went there earlier in the New World. If Kid went there later in the New World, he would be just as impressive.
I think you still got to factor in too. He could have been lying as well.
I disagree.
Most people.
I think isn't there that theory at the moment that because Judge is like a KO, that Ichiji's is going to take command of the Vinsmokes and actually be useful?
I mean, he should be able to. Oh yeah.
I got a slightly different.
I'm not even just talking about fighting, bro. Like Sanji, I remember it was one part in the arc where Sanji was asking the eggplant dude for ingredients, and Ty was like, "No, y'all tripping. Sanji is the analytical guy. He's the guy who always coming up with a plan. He asking them for those specific ingredients for a reason." And I was like, "Damn, Ty, that makes a lot of sense." But what happened in the next chapter? Nigga was just making food. I thought he was trying to do something impressive, like use one of them 99 recipes or something.
But he's a chef.
Exactly, and he asked these recipes that can do something great, apparently, because they've been hyped up since he came back from the time skip.
He's also a fighter, though.
Sanji
says, he's also a fighter too. I can't
Sanji says,
saying.
"Thank you, Fallen." Sanji said from his mouth, "Listen carefully. These hands of mine, they exist only to make food for my friends." All right. That's what
and Big Mom is not a friend.
From Sanji's mouth.
He's got feet though, bro.
I mean, but the thing is, like, what do you guys expect? Wait. What do you guys expect Sanji to do? Like, what did you expect from Sanji for it to be impressive? Tell me.
To beat a Katakuri.
Okay.
No, I didn't expect
Katakuri, bro.
No, tell me something that you think would have been impressive if Sanji.
I expected Sanji to do what he always do, bro.
You don't think Sanji?
You use that head. Use that head.
Pause.
Yo, Steve,
come on.
I would have loved for Sanji to get a really good fight against.
I'm just talking and using words that everybody uses.
You were saying that Sanji was gonna fight.
Nigga, you said use that head 3 times before you can finish the sentence, nigga. You wanted that shit.
Use that head. Use that head.
Sanji, put your words out.
Listen,
I wanted Sanji to. I can't even say that because I know you niggas gonna flip it into some gay shit. I wanted Sanji to use his smarts.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted Sanji to use his smarts, okay, to get himself out of a situation which he's been in throughout the entire arc. But he's been presented with opportunity after opportunity to say, "Look, it's time for me to bog down, do what I always do best. Let me think of some sort of plan to make things better for me and my crew." But instead, what happened when he ran into Luffy? He whooped Luffy's ass for no reason. No reason
he
at
whooped
all.
Luffy's ass to save Luffy's life.
No,
yeah, that was a reason.
How he whooped his ass to save his life if the enraged army came right behind him?
No, because if he didn't do that, then all the people there would have killed Luffy. I mean, he was doing that to sever ties with Luffy to make it seem like the ties were severed, so that Luffy could get out of it.
Nobody bought it, bro. And Sanji, you can't tell me Sanji's as smart as he is, and he expected for anyone to buy that.
I mean, that was
Sanji only did that for the simple fact to save Zeph. He didn't know what they were gonna do.
I mean, it was definitely for the Straw Hats and for Zeph. It's like he had.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't just he didn't just want to beat Luffy's ass. That wasn't the point of it. It was just like he was in a situation where he was giving up his life for them. Like I'm not sure what else you guys wanted from Sanji.
You telling me that there was no way that Sanji could have actually talked to Luffy instead of insulting him and telling him he'll never achieve his dream and whooping his ass.
Because Steve-O, in that situation, if he would have tried to talk to Luffy and like it probably wouldn't have gotten nowhere, and then Judge would have sent like Ichiji to go fight him, and then that's gonna start a whole thing. And then eventually Big Mom's gonna get into that.
Why would Judge send Ichiji?
But then also Luffy, Sanji fighting back, that's putting Zeph at risk and the other Straw Hats, no?
Why would Judge make Ichiji fight?
Because
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because they're savages, so they're gonna be like, Sanji, either you fight him or we're gonna take him out, and then they're probably gonna jump him because Sanji.
They didn't even believe what he was doing anyway, though, Master J.
Nah, they would have done it.
No. The thing is, I believe they didn't
buy it to
no.
begin
What
with,
they didn't buy was
what
that.
difference does it make?
What
they didn't buy
because Sanji, the whole thing about his backstory is that Sanji was always stepping down and talking to like normal people, like not how a royal should. So if he did that same thing again, that triggers the Vinsmokes, it's gonna trigger them again.
Yeah, I don't think that they didn't buy it. I think the fact that Sanji was crying and that he was hurting from doing this, they were relishing in that. So they're like, regardless if you mean it or not, obviously you don't want to do it, but you're doing it anyway. So in that way, they were like, they enjoyed the shit out of that because Sanji was suffering. So I don't think I think they actually bought it because the outcome was Sanji suffering, and that's what they really cared about. That's what they got a kick out of. So it's like, they're like, fuck it, you don't want to do it, but you're doing it anyway, so nigga, whatever, we out. You know what I mean? So I it's like, I would have liked for Sanji to probably beat, Daifuku or something like that, but we didn't see any full fights this whole arc. So Sanji dodging the hell out of that jelly bean was dope.
Come on, bro. Brago.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people think that when he fought Luffy, he did it for Luffy. No, he did that for Zeph, bro. They have Zeph and they put the cuffs on his hands. That's the only reason why he did that there.
Do you think he was crying for Zeph or Luffy?
Nah, he was crying for what he did to Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole situation happened because of the whole Zeph thing.
I mean, the Zeph thing shackled him as well, but it was also for Luffy's sake.
Nah, him fighting Luffy right there, bro. Luffy would beat the hell out of Judge and Ichiji and all that.
Wait. Luffy, after fighting Cracker and stuff, he's beating all of them?
Yeah.
But the irony is...
Yeah, but he's still healing at the time, though.
The irony
but then also, if he had asked for Luffy's help, say Luffy beats all of them, Zeph is still dying.
Yeah, that was the whole problem. That's the whole reason why Sanji did what he did.
Yeah.
But that's why I said it's strictly for Zeph mainly. It's mainly really for Zeph.
I mean,
Zeph.
The irony is for back at East Blue in the Barra TA, it was specifically stated between Luffy and Sanji, because Sanji was doing the same thing back then. He was going to sacrifice his life for Zeph, and Luffy slapped him and said, "Oi, you've thrown away your life. It's not how you repay a debt to someone that saved you," And Sanji learned from that. He does the same goddamn thing.
Trash character.
Man, when Sanji dodged that jelly bean, y'all niggas was talking down on that shit.
Who was talking down on it?
Oh yeah, y'all was like, oh, Sanji got observation. Yeah, like y'all niggas wasn't like, y'all didn't think that shit was dope at the time.
Nah, listen, wait. That's just
you should have saw their live reaction.
You can't just say all niggas.
It was mainly
a lot of us was hyping.
Yeah, there was literally an entire month of us being like, Ty, stop fucking talking about the goddamn jelly bean, bro.
Man, y'all can't just blame everything on Ty. I remember Brago.
Yes, you can.
Wait, I said that was what? I said that wasn't impressive.
This nigga Brago got
Hey, Brago. Nah, listen, hold up. We said it was an impressive feat for Sanji, but at the same time, a lot of people were saying that fucking like Sanji was stronger than Katakuri, or that Katakuri was trash because fucking the jelly bean.
That whole arc, after that arc or after that chapter, the argument became, is Katakuri trash enough? The argument became, okay, Katakuri missed. He should have hit him. He should have grazed him. He's trash because he didn't graze him. That's where it became. I was like, what? I was like, no, nigga. Give Sanji his credit. Give Sanji his credit. I was like, give Sanji his credit.
I was saying it was a good feat for Sanji, but that Katakuri shouldn't have missed at the same time. But like, I wouldn't take it away from Sanji. Like, Katakuri shouldn't have missed.
I wasn't in the streams at that point. My personal take on that is I couldn't give two shits about that, bro. That's a fodder killer. Come on, like, bro, shooting a jelly. That's what he do to kill busters, bro. Like, come on, dog.
It's a fodder killer, but it was still dope.
Like, in Katakuri's eyes, he treated him like he was fodder.
Nah, it was a dope moment.
This man used a word from 2001, y'all.
Yeah, he said busters.
Buster, ass Buster.
I haven't heard that word since I played San Andreas.
Treat him like
Wait, what are you saying, Theory?
He didn't treat him like fodder because he looked into the future and saw that this kid has observation haki because he's about to dodge a bullet at close range. Let me step in and sort this out. Still missed.
How do you gauge Theory, how do you gauge someone's observation haki?
He saw that he was about to dodge the priest. That basically was what he's saying.
Okay, but by dodging the priest, how can you gauge that he won't dodge yours?
But Brago, it's just that he's like, you know what? I'm confident enough in my own abilities as a right hand to take this guy out that can dodge bullets.
Shouldn't he be confident then?
I mean,
he was confident. He missed.
Maybe. Bro, I legit remember y'all niggas saying, how is Sanji able to dodge that
That's theory. That was
That
theory.
was only
that was
Ty. That was
No,
only Ty.
And theory was backing him up.
I remember telling you niggas that Luffy dodged a fucking bullet close bank range from a celestial dragon. So what you mean Sanji can't dodge a fucking jelly bean bullet?
I believe Katakuri's is probably a bit stronger, but
We'll have to go back to that video.
Dog, wasn't Luffy dodging all them water bullets from Hordy Jones? Like, get the fuck, bro.
that was kind of a variant of Kamiye, but.
Oh, that nigga BDV got you, Steve-O. That nigga BDV got you, Steve-O.
Oh my.
What did he do?
Oh shit!
Yo, what the?
Yo, goddamn, Brago.
I don't know, man.
I saw the picture already, but he just added Matt and Grill and Brago to it.
Bro, that's sick.
What is it in the chat?
That's sickening.
Yes, in general.
People say in the chat, East Blue says, why is it so hard to give credit to Sanji for anything?
Grim's in the back too.
What the fuck is this?
Shout out to Grim. Tighten up.
What is this? I'm scared to put this on stream, bro. This YouTube might deem this like.
Matt B look like he about to rap or something.
Steve-O dancing with King of Light. Look at Matt B. Matt B. But the thing is, what's killing me, bro? What's killing me is how I look. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all niggas doing? And I got underwear on. I'm like, bro.
Nah, bro.
I'm
jealous.
I'm like,
You can't even question it because you got less skills than them.
How did this nigga find the perfect faces every time?
That's what he has skills, man.
Hold up, I gotta show this on stream. Hold up, I gotta show this on stream. This is crazy.
King of edits, man.
Shout out to
That
BDB.
nigga sick with the edits, man.
Shout out to
BDB.
BDB.
So, bro, I know you saw my comment on the poneglyph thing.
I did, but Theory cut me off.
Hey, Double
Yeah, I
Leg,
know.
you don't need to be in here, bro, before no chapter.
I'm sorry,
Like
Dad.
spoiling.
Bro, I can't read the spoilers if they're not out.
I don't care. You figure something out.
So you figured.
Something out. You make up the chapter.
I thought Devil Leg got fired.
I would.
Hey,
hope
don't
so.
remind them, bro. What the fuck?
Oh my.
He got
Nigga just
what?
showed up to work the next. He showed up to work
Nothing.
the next day, hoping nobody noticed.
They said Brook got to win against Prometheus. Nami got to win against Zeus. Chopper will get a win against Napoleon.
And Luffy will get the win against Big Mom. There we go.
No.
Anyways.
Dustin's still holding on to that. I feel you, bro. But
Yeah. As long as Oda holding on to this fucking arc, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Now, so, but seriously, what do you guys think about it? Like, if Katakuri took the poneglyph from Brook, because like Boulay knows about it, and Boulay was like with.
I think that makes too
Katakuri.
much sense for
I would
Hulk.
laugh. I would
I think it
really.
makes too much sense for Hulk.
Yeah, we still
at this point, Katakuri
I've
should
been
focus
saying
on
they
this
gonna
shit.
take the poneglyphs back this entire time.
I mean, Brook's right there, and he's like, if they just watch him, they could just open up his skull.
Just
I
focus
can
on
see
this
that
shit.
happening, but I feel like
Oh, yeah.
if they do that, then what Dustin says has to come true, and they got to confront that man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to get confronted at that point.
I
Yeah.
think Brook
I mean, they can
is
check
gonna
Katakuri. They're not checking Big Mom though.
But even if they take down Cat Curry, that's still a little much, man.
What if half the crew takes down Katakuri? That's too much.
Yeah.
No, they need that though. Like,
Fuck all this half the crew team up together, handicap match shit. Y'all niggas trying to bring into fruition.
They don't even think that's possible.
That's
man.
the one solos.
You guys just said the Straw Hats are capable, and then you guys don't think they could beat Katakuri if they all ganged up on him?
Well, yeah, look, you know we can solo Big Mom, but they can't gang up on Katakuri.
Yo, I just noticed Grim in the back
man.
looking like a creep, bro.
Tommy's gonna feed.
Look at what?
I just noticed Grim in the back looking like a creep, bro. I didn't even
That's
see
what I
Grim.
said earlier. Bro, I'm gonna listen.
Nah,
Wait,
all
did
this-
Bao just post spoilers in the fucking chat? Oh shit.
Hey man, well never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
Did he post what?
No, I think that was Theory post.
Hey,
Oh,
yo,
shit.
BDV, if you listening to the stream right now, how come I ain't in none of these memes, man? Not particularly this one.
This nigga wanna be a meme.
Yo, put me on, son.
Nah, yo, this shit does look like Matt about to rap though.
Bro, I like how Grim's just hiding in the back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just glad to be here, guys. I'm just Grim like he coming in like, what's going on, guys? Yo.
Yo, he walks up to someone, like, yo, tighten up.
Grim look like that.
He look like Steve-O, like, tighten the fuck up. I'm gonna take that spot. I'm just like, yo, these niggas,
This
man.
reminds me of a music video.
Is that Rogers bass in the back?
Is it?
I don't think so.
No,
I think that's just a biker.
That's just a random person.
I was gonna say that's a great edit.
I'm like, that's an amazing edit if you managed to get Roger.
Roger is the guy on the right.
I mean, that is a place. This is a scene that Roger would be.
You know what? Don't go there with this nigga.
Actually, you probably don't see him because he's probably in the room with somebody else at the moment.
Oh shit!
That's the G.
Oh shit! This nigga.
It's just silent.
What were you saying?
What?
What were you just saying?
Shout out Big Baller Brand.
True. Hey man, like the stream, people. Like the stream. After this, we about to do a 6K special. We're about to talk about a bunch of shit. Definitely talking about the Kyrie stuff. Talking about John Bones.
That wasn't this stream.
What was that word you just
Shout out
said?
to the Raptors.
John Bones.
What was that word he said?
Shout out to the Wizards.
I'm talking about Game of Thrones.
NBA.
We about to just we got to chill for a little bit. What?
NBA is fucking trash. NBA is fucking trash.
Yeah,
We'll discuss if the NBA is trash for this trade next stream. Like the stream though, people. Like the stream. Shout out to the chat.
If you think Brago about to end this stream and he's gonna start another one, you crazy.
I'm about to start another one right now. Right now, bruh.
Nah, I'll believe it when I see it, nigga.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I do got you something.
So you disrespectful. Hashtag fuck Nami. Get the fuck out of here.
This nigga gotta eat some Laz. Hey, hold on, Brago.
I don't get why people like that.
I'm heated.
Laz, are we beefing, my nigga?
I think we have to, man.
You've been aggressive. You've been aggressive this whole call and shit.
Oh my. Oh my. Last ready to throw these hands out here.
Man.
It's kind of like me and Devil Egg.
Boys.
Oh my.
It's like
Oh yeah, I forgot to say fuck Devil Egg.
Like the
Like the stream, yo. We them boys.
Like the stream.
We them boys.
Big
out
Daddy
Big
Vince
Bug.
Smoke said free my nigga fruit. Power ranking. Honestly, I was ready to get it popping yesterday, but niggas ain't show up. So
Yeah, right.
That's a lie.
hopefully tomorrow when we get it popping, they show up.
He said line ass nigga.
Hopefully tomorrow they show up, guys. But I was ready, dog. I was ready to discuss.
Hey,
some shit.
That's like the nigga who said, I went to the court, man. You wasn't there.
Listen, bruh. Nah, tomorrow we getting the power ranking stream popping. Tomorrow we talking power rankings because the spoilers gonna be out by tomorrow. You know, so
Yeah, you guys see this new One Piece game?
One Piece game. What game is that?
Talking about that mobile game?
I don't know. It's called One Piece Unlimited World Red.
that's not.
That's like a year old already. 2 years.
That's like 3 years old, man.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw it fucking on my timeline.
a port for the Switch, pretty much.
The Big Mom said Brago streaming. Like, nah, for real, I'm streaming, dog. I'm about to stream. Right now. But like the stream though.
Niggas said I gotta use
No, for real though. We gotta get to 100 likes before I stream again though. Like legit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, at least 100 likes or it's probably not.
Don't do that.
Wow.
If we don't get
We
100
ain't
likes,
streaming,
it's probably
ladies
not.
and gentlemen.
If it don't get to
That's
100 likes,
some
we
gay
not
stuff
streaming. So who, Roger? Yeah, shout out to Roger's base, man.
No, don't shout out to Rod's base.
Master J,
Yo, you remember that one time when Master J backed out of the rap battle because he was scared?
I can't. It's like after that, you can't talk shit, bro.
Nah, I'm ready now.
Bro, why you dropping chat?
Why you always ready when you're not here?
Pull up.
Oh shit!
This nigga said pull up.
That man to pull
This
up.
nigga said pull up.
Bro, it'd be so gold if that nigga jumped in the car right now, bro. I swear to God. This shit.
I wish that man would pull up. 6K celebration. Rogers get bodied 6 feet under.
And we're using Hangouts for the celebration, so Roger it's easier for Roger to jump in that. So Master J,
Look,
Yeah,
he can
bro.
get it and Ty can get it at the same time.
Oh, this
how did Ty get into this? How did Ty get into this?
Oh,
Bro?
okay.
Because I was on Twitter, I saw a post.
You saw post of
You
Ty.
niggas ain't gonna say pause for that.
Nah.
What?
This nigga Steve-O mad about
Nah,
that.
we know how he meant this, Steve-O.
And then nigga said Roger and Ty can get it at the same time. That sounds pretty suspect.
Steve-O just looking now.
Steve-O, only in your mind is that game.
Steve-O, why you ain't say pause then?
Right,
Why you
right.
ain't just say pause?
I don't believe in that. I believe in
because he
niggas
enjoyed the
speak.
thought of it. He was all like, "What?"
He said, "I believe in freedom of speech." I believe one day we won't have to say pause. Nah, bro.
I'm comfortable in my sexuality.
You can say shit, but we allowed to say pause, nigga. We get freedom of speech, nigga. Freedom of speech to say pause. Nigga, you in the choir, nigga. Nigga, you are in the choir. You are in the church choir, nigga. You can't tell me nothing else.
We had 95 likes. I mean, if you don't get 5 likes in like the next 2 minutes, bro, then we probably not streaming, dog.
Oh, come on.
Nigga, we can get 2,000 like we can
I
get
told
2,000
y'all
like
Brago's lazy self wasn't streaming. It's not
Get
happening.
our hopes up like that.
I mean, we getting dislikes. I mean, they trolling right now. You know what I mean? They trolling. We getting dislikes.
They deserve to. They should be allowed to dislike you, man. They got you to 16 subs, son.
Shout out to Calvin Crenshaw. We lit.
Without them, there's no you.
I mean, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's no me.
Bro, but you was a nobody before I put you on, son.
I mean, that's true. Shout out to the subs.
You was over there making $4 an hour. Me and Menelik had hooked you up with that.
That's not even minimum wage. He said me and Menelik. Nah, shout out to the people. Nah, I'll address this the next stream. But shout out to the chat. The chat is always holding us down. We lit. We ain't talking about shit. We still got over 100 people in here. So I appreciate you guys. But we'll talk more. These niggas disliking. All right, young niggas. All right, we.